Hello, welcome back
Hi.
to Jupiter Juice, y'all. Today we're going over the new moon in Taurus that's coming up on May 16th. We're going to dive into the energy. We did an energy reading for y'all. We're going to go over what it means, maybe what's coming up for the collective, and what you need to know.
Okay.
Alrighty. So it's already given me such a very chill vibe, connection, chill, love. So, with love comes some other stuff sometimes for people. So stay tuned.
Yeah, man. And also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share with a friend. Definitely share with a friend so they can catch the vibes. Okay, you don't want to be stingy. Okay, don't be stingy with us. We have a lot of love for everyone. A lot of love to go around. Okay, alrighty. So also, we do offer readings. Lee offers a very insightful, amazing, definitely connected, tarot readings. Okay, she's amazing. I love her. Look, she reads my stuff for me. Can't cuss. It's the beginning of the video. But yes, she's amazing. I love her. I will book her every time. All right. I offer astrology, reading. So I give you guidance on, your birth chart, how to read it. It could be like a little bit of a teaching session, focus on your career purpose, timing. Okay. Any questions you may have, we have the answers. Okay. I'm doing all this because I am tired. In true Taurus fashion.
Right.
I would love to go to bed, but hey, we are here for you. And also, if you do book a reading with us, that is helping us support the creation of our tarot deck. Okay, this is something that we actually just went shopping for, some of the wardrobe today. It was so fun. Okay.
Wardrobe.
Yes. So, you guys booking a reading with us and gaining some insight also helps us build, this product and also this new world that we're, building. And so it's very fun, and we do appreciate those who've already booked with us. Okay. But yeah, man. And, also sign up for our mail list so you can stay up to date with all things Jupiter Juice. All right. But other than that, stay tuned for the new moon in Taurus.
Hello, I'm Lee.
And I'm Ronnie.
And welcome back to Jupiter Juice, your cosmic check-in for all things astrology, pop culture, and spiritual self-discovery.
Yes.
So, what's tea with this new moon in Taurus?
Let's tea with this new moon in Taurus. So this new moon in Taurus, I really do feel like it's bringing about rest.
Yeah.
I think, no, because, okay, so, Taurus is Venusian, right? And then the planet Venus deals with, the things that you want, luxuries, your monies, and things like that, and like what you value. And I know a lot of people may be struggling with that right now.
Absolutely.
Because of the state of the world. And so this is a time, this new moon is kind of reconfiguring, the resources you do have.
Yeah.
Okay. To still, just because you your money may look a little funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Not in the funny way, but it does look a little funny. Okay. Something you're not used to. You're probably a little bit uncomfortable, and you're going to have to figure out how to stretch. But with that stretch, you can still incorporate a time to take care of yourself, like self-care, resting, but still figuring out a new routine in order to basically get the job done, to still, yes, you may have to change some things, switch some things up. Maybe you can't, for example, let's say you got a membership to a spa or something like that, and you probably can't do the $150 membership. Maybe you got to do the $60 membership, but baby, that don't mean you got to give it up.
Right.
Just using that as an example.
Yeah.
But but I do think it's definitely a reconfiguring of the resources you have. And I think it's because we do have that Gemini energy supporting it, as well the next day. So
yeah, new thought forms, new neural pathways being forged in regards to those things.
Yeah, for sure.
And also it's in the third decan of Taurus, which is co-ruled by Saturn. So we all know Saturn is about kind of you can be hard on yourself.
Yeah.
And also it can be very focused and driven. It's like kind of double Earth type vibes. I mean,
Yeah.
Saturn's not exclusively Earth, but with Taurus and Saturn together, you're getting a very grounded, steady, focused, hardworking, maybe a little bit too hard.
Yeah. Very
vibes.
restrictive.
Yeah.
It could feel a little restrictive, but I think we may need that a little bit right now.
Yeah, for sure. And then I think like when it comes to, because the tarot card that rules the third decan is the Seven of Pentacles, and that's all about taking a step back and looking at how far you've come. And I think that right now, if you've been working really hard towards something, even if it's just in the mental plane that you've been working really hard towards something, it's time to kind of come off it for a little bit. Yeah. Take that time to reconfigure, take that time to celebrate yourself however you can.
Yeah.
And really just maybe celebrate with your people however you can as well. And just kind of soak up how far you've come and really try. Like, I feel like I'm the type of person that hears this in passing, like, okay, well, look how far you come, or, oh, you're so young, look at what you're doing. I'm like,
yeah.
And it goes over my head. I'm not gonna lie. It goes over my head.
Me too.
It goes over my head when people say that. And I know I've been consciously working on like actually taking the time to let the celebration soak in, let myself be present in the moment specifically, because the reason why it's hard for me to do that is because I'm not present.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, like sometimes I can dissociate or just kind of just be numb. That's what I've been struggling with that lately. And I have not felt that before. Like the apathy, the numbness. Not something I felt.
You know what? To be quite honest, it's hard for me to, as you know, I'm very critical, very analytical. Okay. I am a Saturn dominant baddie, not sponsored.
Right.
But I am a Saturn dominant baddie, so it's hard for me to actually pat myself on the back because I'm always working. I always cry. I find myself crying like once a week, maybe 3 times a month. I work so hard and I don't have anything. Oh my God, I do everything and I but it's like, no, I have come a long way, but it's hard. I think what it is, and this such as on Venus stuff too. We are a capitalistic country. We are in a capitalistic mindset framework. That's just kind of our day to day, and so when you don't see like a tangible thing, like, I won an award, but if ain't no money behind it or opportunity behind it, it's like, you want a cookie? Like okay. This cookie, okay, it's a little dry. Yeah. So it's you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, but the thing is, it's like gratitude. And I think this is a gratitude type of moment,
For sure.
Because everybody didn't make it here. Everybody didn't make it to where you're at. You know what I'm saying? That video you shared.
Yes. Yeah.
That video.
Yeah. Just always like, some people don't even have hot or running water.
Yeah.
Like if you wake up in a house, in a bed, a lot of people don't have that. In the world. Think about it on a world scale.
Yeah.
On a world scale, there's wars being fought. And, I feel like I sound like my mom. How she used to be like, there are starving kids and whatever. But that's true. Like,
it's very true.
It's easy to get caught up in like what you don't have or thinking to the future and thinking of the next thing. But you have prayed to be in the position that you're in right now. You have literally wanted the position that you're in right now. So don't easily glaze over it. Find a way to be present. A very simple exercise that I've been practicing lately is 5 things that you can see. If y'all in therapy girlies, you already know what this is. 5 things you can see, 4 things that you can, touch.
Yeah.
3 things you can smell.
I forget.
Your senses, your 5 senses, and then it goes down to like 1 thing you can taste. And that can put you in the moment if you're overthinking or if you feel like numb. Like I said, like I've been personally struggling with a feeling of just apathy. I'm like, what is going on? Like I've never felt like this before.
Yeah.
But it's because I feel like I spent so much time integrating and working towards something, and it's just all kind of like culminating so that I can rest.
Yeah.
Okay? Take my time to rest.
Thinking like, you guys don't know this, my life is chaotic. Ever since I started working for myself, it has been the most stressful thing ever, but the most rewarding as well. But this week I was forced to rest, and to sit down because I don't have my car,
Yeah.
because of mechanical error, not me. So, I mean, it's a blessing in disguise, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I realized, I was like, dang, I feel like, I didn't freak out as much as I probably would have in the past, mainly because it's like, okay, at least I could catch up on some rest.
Yeah.
At least I was way more creative. That's like Venetian, beautifying things, that's Venetian energy as well. So, I was like, well, let me go back and pull up some old photos and come up with some new concepts when it comes to editing and test out some new software. And, it's like, they're beautiful,
Yeah.
And so it's just like, okay, I'm going back to my craft a little bit. And that's vibes. So you never know what you may find in that rest.
Right. Creative rest, I feel like will be tea right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
It would be. Because a lot of times, like, especially, with that Aries, we got that Aries energy present, that Saturn and Neptune. Especially with that Saturn, it's like you want to go, like, and finish the race and stay the course. And, and it doesn't mean that just because you take a little pause, a little quiet time to yourself, it don't mean, you ain't progressing or anything like that. But, but in that rest, that's where new ideas can be birthed. And also, like, Mercury will be entering, its domicile in the sign of Gemini the next day. And that's that social energy, you know what I'm saying? And so stepping away from just being all like go, go, go and focus on work and actually focus on like your community and being social, that you may sparks of new ideas can come about, or, you can probably get feedback on something, or somebody may, a conversation with someone may open up doors for you, or just open up like a new opportunity or just a new way of thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Gemini is that intellectual type of vibe too. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Getting into that pleasure.
Okay.
And we did pull some cards from, I don't know, Ronnie, if you want to show them. Ronnie has so many lovely
so
decks.
the first deck was from the Pope Girls. They're they're astrology and what else? Just astrology.
I thought they were just astrology.
Yeah, I think it was just astrology platform, but they have a tarot, an oracle deck called the Angel Number Oracle Deck by the Pope Girls. And then we have one of my favorite tarot readers. This box is dirty as heck, but she uses this. So, but it's called the Prism Oracle. So it deals with like colors, and things like that. Tap into your intuition with the magic of color. So I love that. These two I use on a weekly basis for sure.
Period. I felt called to these because I think, I don't know, I just get a vibe of like keeping it simple with this new moon.
Yeah.
Keeping it very simple, clear, straightforward. There's no need to get like super duper woo woo right now for some reason. That's just like the vibe.
It's like, oh my God. Like,
like if you're not getting there, like, then you're not getting there. Okay? It's fine. I don't think it's like a super woo woo-ish time right now.
Yeah.
It's not what it feels like. Even though these are still very
woo-woo.
Exactly. It's just hard to describe.
I get what you're putting down.
Yeah, you picking up.
Picking up what you put down.
Not saying it's not woo-woo, but yeah.
Yeah.
So we have 427 authenticity. And I just got from that vibe what I just described. Like stripping down to the bare bones of your authenticity. Taurus does that. And especially new moon energy does that. It's like you're in the darkness with the new moon. You're starting fresh. You're starting anew. Taurus likes to it's like the second sign. So it's relatively just as simple. It's just me and my body. That's it. That's who's here. So I think that going back to basics could be important for some people. Going back to the basics of maybe certain routines that you might have fallen out of that you need to get back in because you've been so hyper focused on your goals and going after things, especially with all that Aries energy we just got out of. Maybe it's time to take a step back. Let me realign. Wait a minute. Let me chill out because I kind of lost sight of myself a little bit. I need to get back into the things that make me me. And then it goes right into alignment 222. And I think, boom, the things that make me me and being around the people and the places that make me feel good. So aligning yourself with those things. Maybe those people are people on TV that you watch a TV show. I don't know. Exactly. And maybe right now you're going through something. But either way, it's like being around the things that make you feel good and make you feel like right.
Yeah. And you know what? I was looking at the colors. So that's like the heart.
Yes.
You know, that authenticity, like what your driving force.
Exactly.
There. And then blue, communication.
Exactly.
You know, it's communication in like third eye.
Yeah. Heck yeah, because it says purple on it too with the blue.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely your heart song. Let your heart song sing.
Yeah, like let your heart be your compass.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Like tapping into that energy. I've been doing my chakra, I guess, detox I've been on right now, or revamp. I don't know. Just like each week I focus on a different like chakra that I like meditate on or journal on.
I need to
do like a thing on, and I've been working my way up, and I'm actually on the heart now.
It was fitting. That's fitting.
Yeah. So it's like my heart just been feeling so it feels y'all. I just feel but I'm getting, as I'm doing this, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel like myself. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because I was not. So we also have here rest. Oops. Dang, it must be super important. Rest, like we were saying, we already kind of touched on that. We have ghosts from the past. I don't know, maybe there's some things that you have to process. Really, when I look into this though, I heard the lonely ghost in my head, or the hungry ghost in my head.
Come on, Taurus.
So that is, I believe it's a Japanese thing, folk tale or something, where it's like people, it essentially just means like you're so disconnected from your soul that you're reaching for a bunch of things outside of yourself constantly, like money,
definitely money,
clothing brands, money, status, power, fame, all those things. That's what the hungry ghost is. It's eating these things up constantly, but it's perpetually hungry because those things are not feeding your soul. So I think that getting back aligned into what feeds your soul, and very simply, what feeds your soul. You don't have to go on like this crazy retreat. If you go on this crazy retreat, you do. Yeah. But it's like you don't have to like have this extremely large revelation and epiphany. Like you just have to sit down with yourself. What did I used to do that made me feel good? Maybe some people, when you get like in that depressed energy, some people, their hygiene lacks. Maybe sometimes you don't take like the showers that you need to take. Maybe sometimes you don't brush your teeth twice a day. Maybe sometimes you don't brush them once a day. Like
work out.
Maybe you're not working out. Like maybe you're not brushing your hair. Maybe you're not washing your hair. Maybe you're not getting dressed and like how you used to get dressed. Maybe you're wearing pajamas all day because you work from home. Yeah. Either way, it's like, and that could be because that hungry ghost is like taking over and it's so focused on everything outside of itself that it forgets about itself. So don't forget about yourself. And then tapping into that love and heart energy is really going to help you at this time. And then we also had caution, but that I believe was about slowing down.
Overdoing.
Yeah, not overdoing.
Overindulging. Just because Taurus energy, the shadow side could be overindulgence.
Absolutely.
And that is, and a lot of people may be struggling with their relationship with overindulgence as well, because of like the financial issues that we're having, like gas prices, the pain at the pump, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. And so, and just job shortage and stuff. And so maybe you wish you could just like do these things that, you really just don't necessarily have that much space to do right now. But the thing is, it's like with this Gemini energy, it's like, okay, well, let's not look into consumerism, I mean, let's not consume so much. It's not necessary because we're feeding the beast, and we're trying to get away from that. And so right now, we watched a video earlier where it's like, okay, community is important. I'm not really going to dive deep into it, but I think, the powers that be are trying to get us to stray away from community. Yes. Really, it has been fragmented. And it is definitely a cracked type of foundation, but it doesn't mean that we can't mend that and put that back together. And I feel like this time, especially during springtime, and summer, it's a great time to come together, and we're going to need each other more than, we think. I would definitely say, especially over the course of the summer, it's going to get wild and crazy out there, but, just where you can have fun. It doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. Like connecting with your friends and family and stuff like that can kind of help you escape and actually open your heart and open your mind and actually enjoy life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. That is the driving force. That is what will heal us and actually put us on the correct path and keep us there and keep us connected and keep us standing together, because it's like we're constantly being attacked.
Yeah.
on the outside, you know. I'm sorry I went
Absolutely.
that way, but I think it needs to be said. We are being attacked by the powers that be, and they know what it means to be connected. They know what it means, the importance of that. And so I think this energy is like kind of stepping away from the grind and focusing on connection.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
That's all we got. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got. I feel like it's very profound in a short amount of time. That was some downloads, okay?
Yeah. So
All right. So, you know, as far as like, you know, like definitely journal, you know, during this time. You can always journal. You need to be journaling every day. But also, like, instead of just trying to focus on like ritual work and all the hocus, you know, like hocus pocus, you know, my herbs and my candles and stuff.
Yeah.
I think maybe your form of meditation could be connection, like connecting, or, you know, or maybe if you do want to meditate, go to like your local, find some like local astrologer, local tarot event, you know, or something. Like here in Atlanta, there's actually going to be one this week. It's called Mystic Moon. And it's Thursday. They do every third Thursday. If you're interested, let us know. But yeah, it's called Mystic Moon Arcana ATL. You can find them if you type that in. You'll find them everywhere on social media. And they have basically a get together every third Thursday, and that's coming up this week, where you can well, today when you see this video, so hopefully you see this in time. Right. But yeah, they have an event tonight. Where you can go, you get guided meditation, aura photography. That was fun. Get a tarot reading. It's community, it's connection. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful time. We had fun. We hosted the last one.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was good vibes.
It was awesome.
Very intimate and expansive.
Yeah.
For sure.
Very much so.
And I know for me, like getting back into my spiritual practice, because knowing that is just a huge part of me. And if I'm not in my spiritual practice, I don't feel like myself. Like that's pretty much why I wasn't feeling like myself. So as I'm getting back into it, I'm trying to keep it a little bit more simple on most days, since I kind of have such a busy schedule. So literally this morning, I didn't have a lot of time. What did I do? I lit a candle. I prayed. I cleansed myself, said a little short prayer. And then I called my niece because she was like, please call me, auntie. And called her. And that was my spiritual practice. Part of my spiritual practice was talking to my baby niece. And it was beautiful because I love her. I love my niece.
Yeah, she's a fun time. She's a hoot. Yeah. I swear. She is a hoot. Okay.
We were talking about Michael Jackson. She's like, because she watched the movie. She's like, I love Michael Jackson. I'm going to get a tattoo of Michael Jackson. I was like, girl, what you know about Michael Jackson?
God. I cannot. She's a hoot.
She is funny. And she said, I was like, okay, girl, well, you know, his nephew, she's like, well, his nephew played him. And I was like, yeah, when I have my documentary, you know, you're going to play me, right?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my goodness, child. Somebody in my family has some children. Everybody's just getting old and their uterus is just falling. I'm the last hope. But anyway, good luck with that shit. All right. Anyway,
I'm trying to hide this.
It's okay. Oh my God, we're gonna end the video so you get a drink. Oh my God, you couldn't wait 30 seconds.
Nope,
I cannot. Yo.
I couldn't.
All right, y'all. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning into Jupiter Juice Podcast and, you know, tuning into this new moon in Taurus little breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share with a friend. Book a reading. You know, if you book a reading, you support the cause and support our vision when it comes to our tarot deck. And yeah, we really do appreciate you. We appreciate all the new subscribers every single day. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we're glad that, you know, you found a home here with us. So yeah, but other than that, man, thank you so much. And you have a beautiful, beautiful new moon. Bye.
Bye.